Hey everybody, welcome back to Shrieking Llamas. You might notice, probably not since the video just started, but the wheel is a little smaller than it was in the last episode. I kind of took a second look at it, I scrolled through, I removed some games that wouldn't be great for a first look, because none of these are things most likely that I'm going to be making a dedicated series to. I'm kind of just trying to bring awareness to games that I really like that some people might not know about. Obviously some of these are some notable names on here that everyone knows about. Like, everyone's heard of Sea of Thieves. I don't think there's a single person who doesn't know what Cookie Clicker is. But, you know, it's hard to put into words. Let's just leave it at what I've already said. So I removed a few things. I'm going to spin the wheel, and we're going to do this. I believe it's episode 4 now. Been 2 weeks since I did episode 3. Starscape was last time. Curse of the Dead Gods. Oh, this is going to be a fun one. Okay. I will get this booted up, but first I just want to say, Starscape was the last episode. I feel like I didn't really do that game justice in the video, so I might revisit that one on a later date. But for now, let's jump into what I rolled. I will be right back. Alright, so, welcome to Curse of the Dead Gods. Sorry if that jump was a little sudden. I probably should have given some time to pause. Basically, this is a really fun roguelike dungeon crawler. You know, one of my favorite genres of games is the roguelike dungeon crawler. If you haven't heard of this game, okay, I got right 3 save files. Amphibia reference. Me whenever I see the colors red, green, and blue. Alright. So, I will explain. There's a lot going on in this starting room. Basically, I get to choose my weapons. Let's see here. These all kind of suck. Actually, I'm going to take this one. This is not bad. So it gives me a dagger. It's got a 2-hit combo. Takes a stamina on the second hit. Those are the little diamonds or stamina. You can roll. Dodge roll, obviously, iframes. I recommend controller. That's what I'm playing with. A is for torch. Torch does fire. I'm just going to enter the base level dungeon so I can show you how this works. I prefer... There's 3 different biomes. There's like poison, lightning, and fire. I prefer the lightning one. Best element. So, the game works in a series of rooms. You can see, I can see the rooms ahead. There's a little key. Can I activate my mouse? There we go. Over here you can see what each type of room is. Like this symbol here, this is a healing room. This one has a relic, which is like a passive item. This, who knows what it is? It won't tell me. These are gold. This is a stat upgrade, weapon upgrade, free weapon. Well, free? Nothing is free in this game. So basically, I have to pick a room, and some of the paths will be locked off because I can't reach them. I think this one seems like the most beneficial. Go for starting gold. And you saw a little 20 up here above my character. The core mechanic of this dungeon crawler is the curse meter. Every time you pass through a door into the next room, you get 20 curse. This is obviously susceptible to change throughout the game through modifiers and stuff. But, yeah, you can see... Back to my bring my mouse back out. Come on. Okay. Down here is my curse meter. Once it reaches 120, I actually have an upgrade. Normally, it only goes up to 100. Once it reaches 100, let's just pretend that this isn't... This says 100, okay? You will get a curse the next time you go through a door. And that curse will be a modifier to your game. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Usually, it's kind of awkward to work around them, but sometimes they can work in your favor. Over here, this is my gold, obviously. This is my divine favors. I can use them to re-roll things when I have like choices between weapons. I can re-roll. This is my light meter. You can see right now I'm holding my torch. You do a little spin. And I am in the light. If I were to switch to my other weapons, I am now in the dark. I can still see, not as well, not as far. But I'll take more damage. I do believe you take more damage in the darkness. Also, you can't see traps or enemies unless they're really close to you. These are the 3 stats. We have... oh, right, this is my health bar, obviously. You have actual health. These are my 3 stats. I don't remember what they are. Hold on. Yes. Constitution for max health, dexterity for damage, and perception for treasure find, like finding gold. And these are my 3 special upgrade slots that I have bought throughout the game. I'm decently far into this game. The favor of Sachal. Every time I start a dungeon, I get a 1,000 gold and 5 perception. It's a really good thing to have. It starts me off with more money and the ability to find more money. Tamag's protection. Fire illuminates farther and all damage taken is reduced by 20% when I'm in light. Hooray for that. And finally, the Will of Sakal. Your corruption threshold increases from 100 to 120. Pretty good upgrades. These are my passive item slot. These are my curses. I can view them all here. You have 3 sets of weapons. You've got the torch. It does fire, but minimal damage. It also, things that are on fire, including like braziers that you can light up, will provide light. Then you've got your regular handed weapons. This can be, so my simple melee weapons, one-handed. I got my stone hammer here. Takes up a stamina at the end of the combo. And my dagger. I can chain these. You notice that the hammer, 1, 2, 3, has a 3-hit combo. And the dagger has a 2-hit combo. It doesn't have to be this way. I can do 1, 2, dagger. And that did a different attack. Or I can do dagger, hammer, hammer. Oh, Jesus. So that was a trap that I couldn't see because it was dark. Yeah. And then you have your heavy weapon. Is always something big and two-handed. If there's spears like this, everything has a charged attack too. It usually always takes up stamina. Yeah. That's kind of it. Sometimes enemy attacks can corrupt you. So you really want to avoid those enemies because they'll add to this meter and you want to keep this meter as low as possible. It's one of your currencies, basically. I'm going to switch back to my controller and I'm going to show you some gameplay. Oh, you can also block. There's like a parry mechanic. Doesn't matter. You can see I've got some braziers in the corner that are... Dodge that. That are providing some light, so I am in light right now if you look at the bottom of my screen. This guy here is kind of annoying. Oh, that's a corruption attack. You can tell because it's purple. Also, this thingy here is kind of dangerous. If it gets hit, like, heavily, it'll start doing some stuff. I don't have a heavy hitting weapon, though. This guy just dropped a weapon. Removes 1 corruption for each enemy killed, plus 5% base damage per level. So this weapon is weaker than what I'm currently holding, but it'll grow stronger. I actually like this, and it's the same kind of weapon. It's a mace. It will replace my current stone mace. It also, I can take it, I can leave it on the ground, or I can offer to the gods. It will add 1 to my perception stat, but, yeah, it'll be gone. However, if I pick it up and then switch it out for my other weapon that I test it out, I can no longer offer it. You can only offer it the first time you see it. I'm actually going to take this. So now I can't offer this weapon here because I've already equipped it once. There's some gold on the floor here. There's actually a lot of gold on the floor here. More enemies. I'm going to take out this guy first. Oh, that's a trap. That's an arrow. Have I explained the, once I press the recording button, I get bad at video games? I believe I have. Gotta save my stamina, gotta save my stamina. Watch this, ready? Come on. I missed the block timing. I say watch this, proceeds to fail miserably. Should have taken a ranged weapon. It's okay. This is a trap. I can get it to hit other things or enemies. Killing enemies with traps is real fun. But it also can destroy the braziers that are providing me light right now. That would be a lightning mine. This is a chest. It's got gold in it. This is one of my passives. I can offer to the gods for health restoration or plus 15% critical damage. I'm actually going to offer this to heal. You only have so many relic slots, so it's important to ration out which ones you actually really need. What's over here? Another relic. Ooh, Thorn Seed. Taking damage from an enemy deals 30% of the damage taken to enemies around. That's a good one. Also, it upgrades the damage of my hammer. +1. Nice. That'll slowly start increasing. And now I've reached my first door. I go through here. I get to pick gold or relic. I want a relic, obviously. And I get 20 corruption. And on I go to the next room. Light this brazier. None of these statues are a trap. So statues like this always have a chance to be a trap, and you can tell because they'll have glowing red eyes, which is why it's really stupid that I got hit by the one in the first room. That's a lightning mine. You see it there, right? Now you don't. Even though I can see the floor, I can't see the lightning mine. Because I'm not in light. Now if I light this, it'll set the leaves on fire, blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, heavy weapon always takes stamina. That's a big guy. Wow. It has been a minute since I played this game, but I promise I'm not usually this bad. Watch out. Okay, that's all my stamina. Switch to my secondary. Come on. He's dead. Alright, I have to kill enemies with the mace because it'll remove corruption. See, I'd be at 40 right now, but I killed 2 things with my mace. Yeah. This is a one-way passage. There's a bunch of those in the game. That was a trap. Once again, glowing red eyes. That was a perfect block. It afflicts them with weakening, and then the trap killed them. I'm going to take this. That's really good. Plus 33% to all healing effects. Yes, please. And that's more damage to the one thing that I have. Free gold. Just got to dodge the mines. There's going to be more enemies in this room, probably. Oh. Okay. I got to go this way. Now, the dungeon runs end up being pretty long, so after this door, I'm going to kind of skip the combats a little bit. But basically, the combat in this game is really fun. Base damage for shields, don't need it. Gains obtained when offering gear to the gods increased by 66%. Or 30% of damage. Minus 30% damage taken from champions and plus 4 constitution. I cannot afford this. As you can see, I do not have enough gold to buy it. I came just short, too. That really sucks. But what I can do is pay with blood. Fun stuff. That gives me a bunch of corruption, but I got the item. And now when I go through this door, I'll be cursed. Perfect time to show off the curse mechanic. And it'll lead me to a healing room. So I've been corrupted now. And watch this. Skyfire. It's always random. The light has left their eyes and their heart has stopped beating. The electric memory of movement still courses through their nerves. Killed enemies have a chance to trigger a lightning blast after a short time. See, that's a modifier that doesn't terribly affect me. That just means I have to avoid being near enemies that I've already killed, sometimes. Honestly, not bad. There's a lot of them that are much worse. You might notice my torch is not working, and this fire does not provide light. This is the spooky healing chamber. I can offer corruption to heal a very large amount of health, thanks to my buff to healing effects. And then I proceed through this door. And I'll probably take a weapon upgrade. And now, I'm going to skip this floor until I get to the point I need to be. So I will see you in 1 second. Weapon upgrade. Probably gonna be the dagger here. It's the cheapest and it gives the most damage bonus. The mace is cool and all, but this thing is just scaling much better. And I'm gonna pay gold for it. Right? Boom. Weapon upgrade. Next floor. Healing items. 6% of max health when an enemy is killed by an environment, and plus 6% damage overall. And 12% health from gold offerings amount. Also damage reduction, blah blah, all that stuff. Same dagger I already have, but better. Blood offering. Health restore and corruption removal, and the same damage bonuses. New curse. Visions of madness. The wounds inflicted by the denizens of the temple are not only physical, but often psychological, and some even spiritual. Taking damage causes hallucinations. But during those hallucinations, dodging has no stamina cost. See what I mean? This is literally an upside. If I take damage, it'll be harder to see for a minute. But I literally won't have infinite dodge rolls. So, here I go. Attribute bonus. I can offer blood. 32, I got a thing that reduces the cost of blood offerings for a plus 10% damage, plus 25% treasure find. Absolutely going to take that, because it also boosts the damage of my dagger. Thank you, perception stat. Love those damage bonuses. This is a decent run. I am down half my health. I'm almost the boss, though. And finally, literally the exact same offer once again. Now, I know I skipped over like pretty much the entire dungeon, but this would have been a very long video otherwise, and I'm trying to keep these randomizer episodes pretty short in format, so I'm going to show you. Now, this is the first stage, so I will only have to fight the one boss. After beating the boss, you get to remove curses of your choice. I think it's just one for this first dungeon. I get to remove a curse. I'm at half health, so I gotta be careful, but yeah. And it also cleanses your entire corruption bar. Now this guy's, he's got some nasty tricks up his sleeve, but like this attack is really annoying. And this one is also, basically his attacks are just kind of annoying. Run. Spear attacks, let's go. Set him back on fire. Strike him with his own lightning. Switch the mace. Dodge the lightning glaives. Dodge that lightning strike. He turns invisible for a second. Oof, lightning orb. Yeah, so also the hallucinations. Fun fact, they remove your HUD. Did not know that's what they did. However, again, no dodge roll cost during those hallucinations is great, since I can't see my stamina. And now he's going to do lightning glaive attack again. Yep. Throw all those at me, they turn around, I get hit because I'm very smart. Hey, get back here. Ooh, ooh. Other side of the arena already, really? Come on, do your lightning attack. Do the beam attack. There you go. This first guy is kind of a pushover. spear hits. And boom! That is Curse of the Dead Gods. Now there's persistent currencies that I get. It's these skulls and rings. I can spend them on different things, unlocking, like, you know, more rerolls, more starting weapon options, higher rarities, adding new weapons to the pool. And as you can see, it just actually cleansed all of my curses, because this is the end of the dungeon. Step on the portal, warp right out. I did take a lot more damage than usual, and I kind of sped through the dungeon in the name of making this video as fast as possible. But that's a victory. That's a new record for gold collected. Yeah. And now here I am. And now I can show you a few more things back in the hub for a quick second. So like I have new starting options. The Blazing Blade is a really amazing weapon. Broken Longsword, Chip Dagger, kind of suck. All this stuff, blah blah blah. I can go here to enter. These are my starting bonuses. Greed kills restore more stamina. Greed kills are the combos. They get more gold, but this, and they also restore stamina, so you can keep going. That's not bad. But yeah, I can only ever have 3 slots, but I can unlock these with the skulls. Or I can spend the rings on Forsaken Weaponry. I can add weapons to the pool. And I can lock them out of the pool too once I've unlocked them, so that I can only have the ones I want to appear, aside from basic weapons, appear in the dungeons. Weapon altars. These are the starting weapons that I can get at the start of the run. If I upgrade this, I'll get a 3rd set of options. If I upgrade this, the main weapons will have higher rarity. Well, higher chances of being a higher rarity. If I do this, the secondary weapons will have higher rarity. And if I do this, the two-handed weapons will have higher rarity chances. And then Divine Favors, which just each of these upgrades costs a little more, and it gives me another favor to reroll items, which I did use one during my run, but I don't use them that often. Now I have no clue what I'm going to invest those points in. But yeah, as I might have mentioned, there's a lot of rooms, and to enter any of these temples, you see I've made it partially through this one before. To enter any of these, you basically have to do at least 2 of the previous ones, or like 3 of the previous, but you don't have to have done all of them to unlock the next tier. But I think to get to the very top, you do, yeah. To get to the very last stage, I do have to have beaten all of these. And then there's also special, like, event stuff. Event levels. So yeah, I unlocked new art. The more you kill of something, you can unlock the art and the artwork and the journal entry. I think I might have one for something. Oh well. Yeah. I know I tried to keep it really short. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of energy these days thanks to work. It's been kind of exhausting. But I appreciate you guys standing by me. Glad to see the recording was actually working this whole time. So I think, yeah, I think that's pretty good for this episode. This has been, I hear the wind howling in the background, jeez. This has been Shrieking Llamas. I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you guys next time for episode 5, hopefully, or something else random if I think of it. It might be about time that I get to recording with the Sea of Clowns, so I'll keep you updated. Peace out.